Go ahead.
Oh man. I don't know. I think you look all around the world and you see all these revolutions happening, and you're seeing, Occupy Wall Street. You're seeing the Arab Spring, and I think people are getting really, I don't know, full of discontent for this reality in this world that they're living in. And so I think when someone takes something like, December 21st, 2012, and they go, well, things are going to change or things are going to end, I think deep down people they really want that, because the way things are, they aren't good. And so people need hope, and they look to being called an absurd idea, and they look at that and they go, wow, deep down I really hope that happens, because change needs to happen. What isn't good. And so, I think people want something like this to happen. Probably not going to happen. I mean, in my 22 years of existence, I've heard of the end of the world coming probably 4 or 5 times, and I'm still here. So, I mean, it could happen. Anything's possible. Probably won't, though.
Okay. Is there anything...
What's that?
What do you want to add about the people who do believe in it? Do you have any opinions about them?
I can't speak for them. I can only speak from my own viewpoint, my own consciousness. I could see why you could believe in it. I mean, everyone's a storyteller. I mean, you weave your own reality based off of your experiences, and you come up with your own story for it. So I think when people see a thing like this definitive end, they can start looking at all the other things and coming up with conspiracies and going, oh, this all adds together, and that makes sense to me. And I can't fault them for that. I mean, like I said, you weave your own story, you weave your own reality, and some people are just different.
Okay. If the world does end on 12/21/2012, what do you think's going to happen to the world?
To the world? Are we talking the physical world or like
anything?
reality?
I mean, people have been predicting tidal waves, dinosaurs coming back, like in the movie Armageddon, an asteroid hits Earth. I mean, if something does happen, what do you think?
What do I think?
Yeah. How do you think the world is going to end?
How do I think it's going to end?
Yes.
Now, do I have to limit this to if something happens on 2012 or in general? Or do you
in general. Whenever it ends.
Okay, well, I think realistically, the definitive end to all things will be, from a scientific standpoint, the Big Crunch. I mean, we go by the theory of the Big Bang, and I think the Big Crunch is when all matter condenses back into a point of singularity. And at that point, everything that we know is over. I mean, all atoms, all energy, and all consciousnesses become a point of singularity again. But that's an unfathomable number of years from now. However, if something happens on 2012, I like stories about aliens, I guess. So my thing would be perhaps we see the advent of aliens returning, and that unifies all nations, and I don't know, I could kind of buy into a little bit about the idea of the Illuminati and how they've infiltrated all aspects of the, governments and businesses, and they're setting us up for the return of these aliens. I don't know. I don't want to sound too batshit crazy.
Okay, I think that's good. So what will you be... What?
No, I said okay.
What will you be doing on 12/21/2012? Will you be out partying, or will you be bunkered down?
I'm not going to say I'm going to be hunkered down. I'm going to be honest, I'm probably not going to sleep all the night before. Not that I completely buy into it, but just in case something is going to happen, I'd like to, be awake and aware and be with my wife and my 2 kids. I'm definitely not stockpiling food up, because what's that going to do? If it is something big like aliens, me having a couple extra hamburger helpers in the cupboard's not going to do anything. So yeah, I'm probably not going to be sleeping well, but I'm going to be trying to enjoy time with my family.
Is there anything else you want to add?
Not really.
Okay.
You need anything else from me?
Nope.